Hello YouTube, it's Zoe here. So today I'm going to talk about all the movies I've watched in April. I am aware that May starts on Friday, so I might watch more movies later on in the week, and if I do, I'll just talk about them in another video, but I feel like I have watched quite a lot of movies this month. So let's talk about the first movie. The first movie is Project Hail Mary. I gave it 5 stars out of 5. I've already done a review on that and I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend you go and watch it. If you like sci-fi, alien stuff, space movies, you'll enjoy it. The next movie I watched was Crime 101. I did not like this movie. I thought I'd like it because it's got a stellar cast, and I felt like it was like Ocean's 11, but all the boring stuff happens, and then only the last 10 minutes of the film was decent, and it's just too long, and it just, wasn't good. Would not recommend it. I mean, you might enjoy like slow burn thrillers, but this one was just, I thought I'd like it because I do like me some good old crime books. So yeah. The next movie I watched was Mercy. This is one where Chris Pratt is stuck in like a chair, and like he has to kind of fight his way to know the truth before he gets executed for the unaliving of his wife. Gave it 3 stars out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of like a nice, almost one set location, police procedural kind of movie. And yeah, AI and technology still has a lot to go. So yeah. The next movie I watched was The Map That Leads to You. I gave it 3 stars out of 5. I really enjoyed it, but then again, like the ending is kind of silly. It's like, oh, just because I'm ill, I should run away from you. Like, it just doesn't work like that. Like, no, you gotta commit or not. Next movie I watched was War Machine. I watched that with my dad. My dad enjoyed it. I thought it was alright. I'm not really into like war movies. It's just never really my thing. I gave it 2.5 stars out of 5 because I felt like the montage and stuff of them training was quite interesting. But yeah. Next one I watched was, it's not like a movie, but you could log the Malcolm in the Middle TV show, the new series. I gave that 4 stars out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It was weird not having, is it Dewey? Yeah, it's weird not him being in it and using somebody else. But I did like it. I just wish there was more episodes or more to it, but it was just nice to see that come back. I did watch the new Scrubs as well, which I really, really enjoyed. Hopefully they'll do more series in the future, or is this going to be like a situation thing where it's like an anniversary, they'll come back for like a season in a nasty, I don't know, but yeah. The next movie I watched was Rush Hour 2, mainly because I kept getting reels on Instagram and it had, I can't remember the actor's name. Oh yeah, with Chris Tucker, like singing Michael Jackson karaoke. And I was just like, I keep getting this reel recommended to me loads of times, so I was like, I feel like I need to watch Rush Hour 2. So I really enjoyed it, gave it 4 stars out of 5. It's a bit of fun. I feel like I'll probably slowly end up watching them all because I think there's only the 3rd one to watch and then that's it. And then it just means that when the 4th one comes out, I'm all up to date. And next movie I watched was Universal Soldier. I watched that with my dad because he was not feeling well, and we both decided we'll try and watch all the Universal Soldier movies together, even if the later ones are terrible. I gave it 4 stars out of 5. Had a nice little horror element to it with the baddie in it with his lovely necklace of ears. So yeah, I enjoyed it. The next movie I watched was North by Northwest. I gave that 4 stars out of 5. I need to watch more of Alfred Hitchcock movies, but there was only a few that I had on my Apple TV. The next, I'd say it's a TV episode rather than a movie, but it's Agatha Christie's Spiderweb. Gave it 4 stars out of 5. I'm a big Agatha Christie fan. Love her books. The next movie I watched was Sleepaway Camp, the original. Gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. I did really enjoy it. The ending, I feel like, is one of those unique endings I have seen in the slasher horror movie in a very long time. I'm just glad when I watched it, I had no idea what the ending was. Otherwise, I think I wouldn't enjoy it as much. The next movie I watched was Lee Cronin's The Mummy. I gave it 4 stars out of 5. Also done a movie review on that. I really enjoyed it. It might not be for everyone. Everyone's being a bit nitpicky in the sense of like certain scenes in the film, but I really enjoyed it. At the end of the day, when I go to the cinema, I'm probably not as critical as some people are, but I'll probably enjoy certain films a bit more than some people. I don't know, I just really enjoyed the movie, and I like some of the gross out elements in the film. I know some parts of the film didn't really make as much sense, but I enjoyed it, so yeah. Next movie I watched was Together. Gave that 5 stars out of 5. I wish I saw that at the cinema, but I didn't, but I enjoyed it. Really good body horror movie. And then the next film I watched was After We Fell and After Ever Happy. I think it's supposed to be called Happy Ever After. That's a weird ass typo, but yeah. I just rewatched all the other After movies, to be honest with you. Gave them all 3 stars out of 5. They're guilty pleasure movies. I wasn't feeling great, so I just rewatched all of the After movies because, yeah. No set reason, they're just easy to watch, cringe, but I liked it. And then I watched Night Bitch, which is, I believe it's a book. And it's basically a lady's just given, like, she's like pregnant and she has a kid, and then it's just like the aftermath of like raising a kid, and then she goes a little crazy and thinks she's a dog. I enjoyed it. Very interesting. I wish there was a bit more horror to it, but I enjoyed it for what it was. The next movie I watched was Shelby Oaks by Chris Stuckman. I never really got to see it at the cinema because it was very limited release, and at the time when it was released at the cinema, I heard mixed reviews, so I wasn't sure about going to see it at the cinema. Unfortunately, I didn't really like it. It's nothing against the director, like I don't really know him personally. I just didn't really like it. I just felt like there was too many films all mashed up into one, and it just didn't really work for me. Like, the storyline and the plot was quite interesting, but I just felt like if it was me directing a movie, which I don't think I'll ever do because I'm not that clever enough to do that, I would probably stick to one kind of film idea, in the sense of like, if you wanted to make a movie that's similar to like a couple of movies, maybe do that instead of trying to mishmash multiple different films it could be based upon. But then found footage horror is probably not my top favorite kind of horror, so maybe that's why I don't enjoy it as much. But yeah, 2 stars out of 5. So yeah. And the next thing I watched was, it's more like a documentary. Your girlie over here likes boy bands and stuff. I mean, I was born in the 90s, so, you know, it's a given. Gave it 5 stars out of 5. I really enjoyed the documentary. It did give me more information on certain big boy bands in the 90s and how that industry back then wasn't as nice as people think. And it was quite sad about LFO in the sense of most of their members no longer in the world. It was quite sad about that. But I enjoyed the documentary, and if you're into boy bands or if you were born in the 90s, you might really enjoy it. So, yeah. The next movie I watched was Michael. I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. Now, I'm not the biggest Michael Jackson fan, so obviously I know stuff about him and his life, but I don't know everything. So I didn't really know what to expect. But I did like it, but I did think there's certain elements in the film that they kind of glossed over. I get they're going to do a two-parter, but I feel like if they were going to do a two-parter, it would make sense for them to be a little more detailed with that kind of thing. Like, it's not a terrible movie. I think I feel like if you're a big fan of Michael Jackson, which I know a lot of his songs, but I'm not like the biggest fan or anything like that. I feel like you'd probably like it more than me. It just felt like it glossed over some of the song, not some of the songs, glossed over some of like the important stuff in his life. And I did find it weird that some of the siblings weren't in the film. So yeah. But it's not a bad movie, it's not terrible, it's just, I feel like if you're a big fan of Michael Jackson, you'll probably enjoy it more than me. But I wanted to see it anyway because loads of people were talking about it, and, you know, I want to see more movies at the cinema, and that's always my goal. So, yeah. The next movie I watched was Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. This is the first one. I gave it 2 stars out of 5. Did feel like it was a bit cringy and over the top. However, the second movie is a lot better, and I'm excited for the third movie because 3C Films is a really good YouTuber. I watch a lot of his movie reviews, and I'm excited to see number 3. So yeah. Next movie is a rewatch for me. I rewatched him. I really enjoyed it. I still don't know why I don't own this movie. But I gave it 5 stars out of 5. And then the next movie, it's not really a movie, it's a Doctor Who special. I watched Doctor Who The Day of the Doctor. I gave it 5 stars out of 5. I'm a big Doctor Who fan. Started rewatching Doctor Who again because we don't really have any Doctor Who content until Christmas time, so it's a long wait, and I just wanted to watch some Doctor Who stuff. So yeah, if you've not seen it, I highly recommend it. And if you've not seen Doctor Who, just watch it. It's just really good. And the last movie to talk about is The Wicker Man. This is the original. I gave it 5 stars out of 5. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm finally glad that I actually have seen it now. And yeah, these are all the movies I've watched recently. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!